everybody, we are gonna tempt your taste buds in the next 2 hours because when it comes to your summer food fun, it's all about grilling, right? But why brave the bugs? Why brave the heat when you can do it all inside with better results? Here comes our today's special. Oh, isn't your mouth just watering already? Thinking of those steaks on the grill? Why in the world are we gonna go and spend all that money on the steaks, then we put them on the grill outside, we have the flare-ups, we have the burns, then the things fall through, and then you've got the bugs, and you've got the heat and everything else. You can get perfect results now with our Philips Indoor Smokeless Grill. I'm Alice Carone, Stephanie Roberts, who's joining us, culinary lifestyle expert, and truly grill master, because anybody can be a grill master with the Philips Smokeless Grill. We have never, ever brought this to you as a today's special. It's priced at $199.95. We're gonna do free shipping, and we're gonna do also, 5 flex payments on this as well. What is it all about? It's about infrared technology. You can see the heat, and it's even heat. And Stephanie, it's virtually smokeless because 80% less smoke than a traditional indoor grill.
Exactly, and that's all due to the Philips technology. I love that you called me a grill master because you know one thing?
I'm gonna get you the big hat,
You know one thing I have never been in my entire life is any good at grilling until now. This Philips technology makes it goof-proof because every inch of my cooking surface is exactly the same temperature. There's no flare-ups, there's no hot spots, cold spots, places where the meat burns or doesn't cook, and that's because the infrared heat is perfectly angled from these side panels and evenly distributed over every inch of my cooking space. So 446 degrees from corner to corner and edge to edge makes for perfect results every single time. But then Philips figured out a way to do this inside your house so that you don't have smoke and you don't have smell. There's a cool tray on the bottom of this infrared grill so that when the natural fats and juices go down from your meats, they don't smoke, and then there's no odor. So you can get a steak to the absolute perfect doneness with that crispy, crunchy sear on the top, the reason we love grilling, and the gorgeous, juicy tenderness in the inside. You can do this on your countertop any day of the year, any meal of the day, whether you're making a steak for 1 or burgers for 8. It works every single time, exactly the same. So suddenly, I do look like a grill master because I'm not buying great food and having it burn, or having a party and having the thunderstorms and the bugs show up. There is never, ever a grilling problem when you do it with the infrared smokeless grill.
Because truly, you just have to plan your entire meal around Mother Nature if you're grilling outside. And even on a perfect day, you rarely get perfect results. You know, in fact, it's mostly imperfect results because this is too hot and this is too cold. So this is raw and this is overcooked. And then you've got this part burnt. And then something falls through. You don't ever have to worry about any of this. This is the most perfectly designed grill you are ever gonna see, because start with the fact that this is Philips, and this is a company that truly makes some of the most innovative products on the planet when it comes to kitchen items. And we're gonna have the air fryer coming up at the beginning of next hour.
Exactly.
But look at how you can do that corn now and get those great results. And what you're getting here is the power that you need with the even heating that you can control, but without that smoke that fills your house. How many times have you tried to even just broil a steak, right?
Exactly.
Sets off the smoke detector. We don't need to do that anymore. This is not just the best price here. This is the lowest price absolutely anywhere. I'd love for you to go to the Philips website and see the price that they have on this right now, today, because you will come back and you'll buy 2.
You could for that deal.
You could,
practically
pretty much.
Can. Exactly. So here's the thing about why this is so great to work with. Philips has taken all the things we hate about outdoor grilling and solved the problem. From non-stick cooking surface to the even temperatures in every corner to the perfect spacing of these grates. I'm laying broccolini down here. These would fall immediately through a typical outdoor grill grate and into the fire. So I can do asparagus. I can do my gentle vegetables. I can do anything I want to here, knowing that it's goof-proof. Should something fall down if I don't line it up quite right, stay cool handles on the edges so that I can just reach in and get to anything
How much do you love that?
I need to. I love the fact that it's stay cool.
And I love that you lift that up, and then you can take that, rather than having to take your plate over here and put everything, just take the whole grate and put it anywhere you want to.
You certainly could,
Move
absolutely.
it into your kitchen and slice it up or serve it up anywhere you want to. It's nice having that removable like that.
It's not just the fact that it's great to grill indoors to avoid the issues outside, but that the actual grilling experience is so much better. I am getting perfectly even sears and the crustiness I love of the grilled food, but at the same time, it is sealing in the moisture so that, you know, it's getting toward lunchtime. Wouldn't you just love a restaurant quality grilled chicken salad? But you don't want to go out and spend $12. You don't want to go through the drive-thru because you know that's not even good. It's just quick. Suddenly, when you can do this right here on your countertop, I don't have to light a flame. I don't have to build a charcoal teepee. I don't have to make sure I have propane. I don't have to go outside in my pajamas. I can do this right here on my countertop. When this comes to you, you take it out of the box, you plug it in, and you are good to go. No setup, no fuss, no muss. And then you realize you can take it with you anywhere you want to go. Take it to the tailgates. Use it with the RV. Take it camping. Anywhere that you have an electrical outlet, you can now grill. And because of this nonstick cooking surface, I'm starting with my salmon flesh side down, not skin side down, because look at this, it is not going to stick. So the most delicate foods perform wonderfully here. And again, because the tray at the bottom is cool, any of those fish oils that drip down, no smoke and no smell. This is my #1 way to cook fish in the house because I don't have any smoke and any odor.
And for those of us who have condos, you know, we don't have any other way unless you want to use the mass ones upstairs, you know.
Absolutely.
Everybody's all used on that common area.
Yeah, their drippies are all out there.
Yeah, not always clean to perfection. This is your answer now. This is your answer. And you know how much more you're gonna use it? Because you know, you think about your grill outside. I'm not gonna go put my bacon or my sausage on in mid-morning. This is for every single meal of every day if you want it to be, because you don't have to worry about the weather. You don't have to worry if you're in love bug season like we are here in Florida, where there are swarms of these bugs coming around. You could never go outside and try to do anything like this. But you're going to get perfection when it comes to results. And you know, that to me is what matters the most. Grills are just uncertain things. They are uneven heating because you can't control a flame. And not only that, but you have the way it sticks to it. I did some chicken breast the other day. Yeah. Completely stuck. I had to scrape it off of the grill. It was such a mess.
And then you lost the good part. The good part's all those char marks.
Right.
And you left them there.
And it was a mess, and then I had to clean it up because it was the common area.
So whether you are cooking 1 or 2 burgers for just you and your husband, or whether you are cooking for a party, you can fit 8 burgers, 20 hot dogs. The capacity is there, but it's so easy to plug in and use. I make 1 burger for myself on a night where I probably would have had something frozen and not yummy. It makes it so easy to get the food that you want to eat without any extra hassle. Every bit of the technology is there for me. I love the fact that it just makes everything I want to make that much easier. Look at the grill marks on the hot dogs. I mean, each and every one of them looks absolutely gorgeous.
How many do you have on there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
that's about
5, 6,
8 or 10. 8 there.
That's 8.
18's our record.
18 is the record, right? I mean, you can feed the whole soccer team. You can do it all, you know, or you can do 1. You know, that's the nice part. And you don't have to worry because you're not firing up all this propane and the whole charcoal and everything else. You're turning a switch on. All you need is a plug to be able to grill anytime, anywhere, and to get really awesome results. results. Do you know the capacity of this in terms of just the cooking surface?
Well, the actual grill is 14.5 by 12.5. So we're getting a lot of cooking surface from here to here. Notice how the cleanup goes, though. How do you clean your outdoor grill? Usually you need a steel brush. And I've seen machines, they sell little robots that run around and clean your grill for you. Anything that needs that much work, I am not interested in cleaning. I just cooked juicy burgers. I took a wet rag. You'll notice this is still on high, 446 degrees, but yet I am able to work with cleaning this nonstick grate. It is nonstick on both sides and even in between the little grates. So if I throw cheese on those burgers and it goos all over, no big deal. Again, everything I dislike about outside, we've taken away the problem. Here's that stay cool tray. Again, my grill's on high, 446 degrees. I just pulled out this tray with my bare hand because this is cool. This is the technology that is keeping that from smoking and smelling up my house. You see how my burger fat did drain down there? Now all I have to do is pour it off and wipe that. This goes in the dishwasher. This goes in the dishwasher. But honestly, the nonstick is so great, I rarely have to put it in there. But the fact that I have all this, be it burger fat, bacon fat, steak fat, whatever you've got, it's not smoking and it's not stinking. This is the technology difference with every other indoor grill on the market. You don't have the smokeless aspect. So that when you cook something, it does smoke up your kitchen. I bought a very, very nice cast iron grill pan when I was living in a condo because I missed grilling. I missed having that taste. Anytime I put something on that cast iron grill pan, it smoked up the entire house. The smoke alarm went off. The kids would cry. The dogs would run. You know, the windows would be open. I mean, it was honestly embarrassing. I'm sure the neighbors were like, "Can she cook anything?"
Well, then
you know,
security
what's the matter?
comes and knocks. Is everything okay?
Yeah, is everything? Yes. No, I'm just trying to have a grilled steak.
Questioning your culinary abilities, which is just always so, you know, demeaning.
Because that's what you had to do to get a good sear. You felt like you had to use cast iron. You had to have smoke because that's how it cooked.
What are you putting on here? What is that?
Okay, so this is the most fun summer salad. This is called halloumi cheese, and you can find it in specialty Greek or Italian markets. So it's a dense cheese that holds together with grilling. Kind of has like a salty feel of a feta when you eat it. So what we do is we put it on the grill and we let it kind of caramelize. It gets almost a nutty flavor once we grill it. Then we put some watermelon on the grill. The sugars come up to the surface of the melon when it grills, and what a wonderful salt, sweet summer salad combination. But what I like most about this is that it shows you can put a gentle piece of fruit on this grill. You can put a piece of cheese on this grill. It is as non-stick as could be. Sure, I'm already starting to get a little bit. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes on that side there. We'll come back to it. But that's how wonderfully non-stick and even heating this is. If I had a hot spot here, that piece of cheese would goo out all over.
Right, or if you're just trying to find the hot spot, so it's like, well, maybe if I put it there, it'll get there. Look at this, you can use every single centimeter of this, okay? Look at how much capacity you're gonna be able to do that. Whenever you want to, you just move it over because this is gonna cook edge to edge. And these are the features that make this work. I mean, when you look at this, Stephanie, this is infrared heat technology, which is why it gets so hot.
That's right, the infrared heat is the perfect 446 degrees across the top. That is its high setting. It does have a low setting, which is 250 degrees, and that allows me to also use it as a warmer. But to know that every bit of my cooking surface is exactly the same temperature, that's amazing. There's no flare-ups, there's no mistakes. Everything I make turns out picture perfect. What about bacon? You do that on the regular grill, you have an inferno. Yeah, nothing better than bacon. So what we do is we do it on the smokeless grill. It doesn't smell at my house, right? Because the bacon isn't smoking all over. It's not like when you fry it on the stovetop. And also, a majority of that fat is then draining off, but it's not smoking, remember, because we have that smokeless cool touch technology on the bottom.
But try to do bacon on the grill, what's gonna happen? It's gonna catch fire.
It's gonna be black.
You're gonna have this huge, massive oil fire, and not only that, your bacon is gonna be charred. I mean, this is that perfect way for you to be able to grill whenever you want to. It is raining in Florida every day this week, which we have not, I know we need the rain, but really 7 days in a row is kind of, it gets old. Who can go grill? Now, you can. Anytime you want. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, anytime you want to. Put it on the grill because you like the way it tastes better.
Yes.
It's healthier cooking when you put it on the grill because especially with the nonstick, you do not even have to do oil like you would maybe on a traditional style of grill. So you're gonna be able to do it. You might wanna add this. This has some of the most amazing, look at this, salmon tarragon in here. We have a cookbook for you, barbecue turkey drumsticks, and I will tell you my favorite thing on the grill is the turkey drumsticks that you can buy in the grocery store.
Oh, absolutely.
Just put a little dry rub on those things and some olive oil. You will love them.
And you eat them like a cave woman?
Oh, you bet.
I have a visual going here, and it's very funny.
Proudly eat them like a cave woman.
Good for you.
It's so fun. Listen, this is the best price, not only that we've been able to give you, that anyone has ever been able to give you. I mean, I love saying that.
Yep.
Best price anywhere, anytime. And if you go to their website, you'll understand what kind of value we're giving you only today while quantities last. We only have a few thousand for the entire day. We're doing free shipping, we're doing 5 flex payments, and it's a huge customer pick. Read the reviews on what people say. But what you're gonna find is the smoke just isn't there. 80%, right?
80%. Yep, 80% less smoke than any other indoor grill. And to be able to do the same things that we do outside right there on your countertop. You mentioned having the whole soccer team over. Do you want to have the whole soccer team over and have it rain? Yeah, then they're eating what? Microwaved hot dogs? I mean, stovetop burgers? This solves any concern about any party you ever plan. Are you a sauce fan? I love to sauce up my chicken, my wings, my breast. Okay, you do that on an outdoor grill, and what happens? It fires right up, and it makes a huge mess. Here, all I have is a little residual steam from the cooler temperature of the sauce hitting the wings, but I don't have smoke. I don't have flare-ups that are then going to ruin the perfect grill and barbecue that I've achieved on my wings.
Oh, and it smells so good.
Oh, the sauce is just absolutely a heavenly addition.
So good.
So you can sauce your food as it cooks without having the flare-ups, without worrying, oh, what's gonna happen if I do this? Am I gonna ruin what I've created? So that I don't have to fry my wings, I can get a more healthy result by grilling them. I don't have to worry about what kind of mess I've made when I poured this sauce on, because I'm gonna show you we are non-stick. This is gonna wipe right off. And you just get to enjoy the taste of your food. You literally, in terms of a busy weeknight dinner, can go to the grocery store on the way home from work, see what's on sale, choose your meat, go home, get out your Phillips smokeless grill, turn it on, and have dinner done in 20 minutes. It's so low maintenance, yet so incredibly satisfying in terms of a way to cook. So we did all these chicken wings, then we threw some sauce on top of them. This is my Stay Cool tray so that I'm able to grab this with a bare hand and pull it out. Let's see what we created in terms of a good mess here. There goes my sauce. There goes all my fat and grease from my chicken wings. I am able to pour all of that off. Had I done this on the stovetop, all that would have soaked right back into my food. I don't want that grease and oil from under the skin. I want the juicy meat of the chicken, and I'm keeping that. So to be able to have this come off my food, not land in the fire, be so easy to clean up. And then I take what I have cooked on and watch this. It doesn't get any better.
This is crazy. I mean, just being able to wipe, not only on this side, but you said both sides.
Yes, both sides are equally non-stick, which is wonderful because on many things, especially when I'm saucing, it drips through. And then you know what? If you see a little in between, this is all you do. Have you ever had to clean a grate where you were literally practically toothbrushing in between and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing? This is where Phillips really makes life better in the kitchen. They look at what we do and what we need to be successful and solve the problems. We need to be able to pick up grates when we're cooking. Okay, we'll make the handles cool touch. We want to grill inside, but who wants smoke and smell in your kitchen? All right, we figured that out. We'll do a cool touch tray. The space of grates, so important when you're grilling things like vegetables or small fruits. All right, so we made ours a little smaller to in between than the traditional grill so that things aren't falling through, things aren't sticking, and the overall user experience is just so easy.
Because then this goes in the dishwasher, that tray goes in the dishwasher, so you don't have to worry about any of that. What I'm wondering is, what is the size of the entire unit? Do you have those measurements? Or?
You know what, I believe it's something by 21. We can look that up for you. So yeah, we'll look it up for me. That one's the 21, and I'm gonna look at that one as about 14 would be my, so at 14 by 21-ish, we'll get an exact for you, but that's...
actually, 21 and a half by 14 and a half by 6 and a half. So really compact. This is going to look great. It's streamlined. It's beautiful. If you want to keep it under the cabinet, which in the cabinet, frankly, you need to leave this on your countertop. You will go to it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Can you imagine, rather than having just a traditional banana for breakfast, if you just got just a little bit of heat on it, a little bit of grill on it, so it just changes that flavor completely. And look, I've never done grilled bananas before.
So this is our take on a bananas Foster. So we put some brown sugar on the bananas, gave them a little grill, and you can see, obviously, that sugar immediately caramelizes, and it almost ends up like a creme brulee, the crunchy on the top, the melted banana on the bottom.
Try that on a traditional grill. What are you going to get with sugar? Total flare up.
You would. You'd have an absolutely burned banana.
A fire burned banana.
And why would you want that? So you could certainly make this as a breakfast treat, or we've elevated a little bit beyond breakfast. We've gone ahead and made it a little bit of a creme brulee, put some caramel sauce on it. And again, now you're talking about a gourmet dessert. So it's as creative as you want to be. I love to grill fruits on this. Pineapple, peaches, anything like that.
Avocado. Have you done avocado yet?
We have avocado behind. I'll make you an avocado caprese if you'd like.
Love it. I would love it. Listen, this is the time for you to really think about the summer. You know, this is when the friends, the family come over. You really want to be outside enjoying the outdoors rather than slaving over a hot grill. There are bugs, you're sweating out there, and usually tears because it just doesn't turn out like you want it to. Get the perfect results. Move the grill outside if you want to. All you need is a plug. Take it out there. But get the results that you want. Food is expensive, especially when you start thinking of your grilling meats and everything else, avocados even, or fish. But now you're able to get something that's going to work beautifully. And this is the technology, Stephanie, that makes it work.
Exactly. And this technology is unique to Philips. This is infrared technology with those special infrared panels angled up to the cooking surface so that every inch of the cooking surface is an even 446 degrees on high, or 250 if you're using it for warming. But that allows you to cook in every single corner, exactly the same temperature, and control what you're cooking. But then anything that drains down, you know, the natural fats and juices that cause those pesky flare-ups, anytime you cook outside, or if you're cooking on cast iron that cause all the smoke, those drain down into a stay cool tray. What does stay cool means? No smoke, no flare-ups, no odor, so that if I'm cooking fish on an indoor grill in my house, you won't know it 10 minutes later.
But look at the caramelization on those fajitas. Those are going to be fajitas,
These are. So this is a skirt steak, and we laid it out across the grill, did a rub on it, but you're exactly right. The caramelization on top, this is something you can't stop eating. The juiciness in the middle, and here's what I like about it. I didn't do this on my stovetop. I didn't do this in tons of oil. I let the grill do the work of the caramelization, not oil, so that I'm making a healthier fajita. It is a great tasting fajita, and the little veggies that I was able to do too. What happens if you do these on an outdoor grill? Well, they fall right in the fire. But again, Philips has spaced the grates just a little bit closer together. I can do those gentle veggies right there on the indoor grill.
Less than $40, you get it home, you try it. And I want you just to see the grill in front of me, because we have broccolini, we have veggies, we have fish, we have grilled a lemon right here. Do you see any smoke? I mean, that's what's so amazing about it. This is going to be up to 80% less smoke than a traditional indoor grill. And that's going to be the magic that makes it happen. But what you're really going to love and keep using it more and more is the high performance of the grill.
Because it gives you the results.
Beautifully constructed. Now, what about, how do I control the temperature?
So on the side there where you're standing, there is simply a twist button. We're in the high position now. All right. You would turn it. You can see the red glow goes down just a little bit. So I'll show you the glow again. There's red. I have a big, bright red glow. That's how I know I'm on high. And then you can see the low. So that's from high to low. If I didn't want to serve this meal right away, I could leave it on low, and I'm not drying out my food. You can't do that on a regular grill. I remember we used to do it. We try to make the, get the burgers done first, and oh my gosh, the corn isn't ready yet. So you shove the burgers to the side, and you try to keep the corn cooking in the middle, and inevitably dries out something, right? So here you have the temperature control to do whatever you want. But look at the gorgeousness of the vegetables, to have the sear marks, to have that little char on the broccolini on top. Oh, it tastes heavenly.
Yeah. And they're not shriveled up because the flames have been licking them.
No.
Or not half of it's burned and half of it isn't. Everything cooked evenly, everything cooked beautifully, and the cleanup is a snap. Why not get this and try it? You've got 30 days with us, which I love, being able to get something home. And we're going to do free shipping and handling, so you get it home, you throw your steaks on the grill, or your lamb chops, or if it's burgers you love, or maybe you're trying to eat a little bit healthier, a piece of fish. get it and see what the results are like. If you don't love it, you have 30 days in which to send it back. But what you're gonna find is this is your go-to. Because that other grill, it's just difficult. Somebody either has to be outside, missing the party, or if you're outside, take this outside, but get the results you want and have the food turn out like you want it to, like this, like what you're seeing right there. Look at that corn, how perfectly grilled it is. The fish, everything about this is perfectly done. Don't forget about the cookbook that we have available for you, because this is a great time to really get inspired with something like chipotle shrimp or maybe prawns with Parmesan herb.
Ooh, that sounds very yummy.
Doesn't that sound delicious?
Here's what I like for lunch. To put on a piece of salmon, to have that absolute gorgeous grill mark on the top, and look at how moist and delicious that is on the inside. It is picture perfect each and every time I cook this, because I know that that temperature of the grill is 446 degrees. It makes me look like an expert, when literally all I am doing is putting a piece of food on it and letting the technology
plugging it in,
do the work.
Flipping a switch, and you are good to go. And you're good to go in seconds. How long does it take sometimes, especially if you do charcoal?
Oh, forever.
Like my dad was the, you know, the charcoal holdout, would not ever go to gas. It takes forever to get the charcoal just right. But when you see the glow of this grill, I think it's the glow that you understand, just the power of the grill.
Right.
The way that that infrared heat is gonna cook so beautifully. That's what Philips specializes in. Innovative designs that make cooking easier, where you get better results. And today, we're taking it down to the best price anywhere, anytime. Anywhere, anytime. Check their website. I'd love for you to compare the price that they're charging as opposed to what we're giving you today. Because typically, this is another $80 right here at HSN, but check their price. I'm just telling you that this is a tremendous value that you're getting today. And look at that beautiful, I have to try it.
Yeah, it's hot, so give it a little blow as you take a bite. So that is grilled watermelon. It literally ends up tasting candied on the top, because the sugars come right up to the surface and you get those wonderful sear marks. And look at how the cheese...
And did you put anything on it?
No,
nothing?
Nothing, nothing. And look at how the cheese has those perfect lines. Again, even heating. You can't make a mistake in this. Do you like the watermelon? It's a different flavor. You can put it with some feta if you'd like, although if you want the cheese to hold together on the grill, you need to use something a little more compact. But to put that over arugula, now you have this varying flavors of the sweet to the little salty to a little bitter. Put a little balsamic glaze on top of it if you want to add some sweetener. And you've got a gourmet salad. But the bottom line is every time I make it, it looks exactly like this. This is why restaurants cook infrared, because it produces results.
Look at the juiciness of the salmon. I mean, it's crazy. A lot of times I find that things that you cook on the grill because of the flames and because of just the way it heats, they dry out, don't they? Look at how pink and perfectly cooked that is. It is gonna be scrumptious. You're cooking healthy. This is a non-stick grill. You don't have to add extra oil so it doesn't stick to the grill. Everything quick, easy. You've got a plug. If you're a camper, take this with you. If you want to just move it outside because maybe it's poolside, but nobody wants to stand over a hot grill. This is simple. This is easy technology, and you're wiping it clean.
And I have now cooked burgers, hot dogs, and cheese on this nonstick grate, and I've done nothing but wipe it with a towel. So the cleanup could not be easier. Assembly, this comes to you. You take it out of the box, you put it on your counter, and you plug it in. If you've ever tried to put together any of the traditional grills, we all know they come with a million pieces and parts and are totally frustrating.
Even those little tiny charcoal ones?
Absolutely. They've got screws and bolts.
Build it.
Yes, there's no building here. This comes right to you and it goes right into action. If you're a city dweller, if you don't have a large outdoor living space, but you still want the benefits and the enjoyment of summer grilling, you can put this on a mini patio. You can put this anywhere where someone may have said no charcoal or flame grills
no
allowed.
Open flames, no problem.
Don't worry about it. And by request, Alice, those are the grilled avocados. This is an avocado caprese. So you've got your tomatoes and your mozzarella in it, but look at how that avocado is immediately
it becomes so creamy, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks absolutely wonderful. Get a little cheese in there. So again, we're doing delicate foods that I wouldn't do on an outdoor grill without standing there. You love that? The fruits, the avocados, the cheese, there's nothing you can't do.
That's the best caprese
Is that the best one? Okay.
Ever. Unbelievable. Thank you, Eric. I know Eric Tuchterman had a little hand in that one.
Exactly.
That was good. Listen, stay in the ordering process. We see you. We know we are busy, guys. Do not miss out on this huge customer pick as well. 4 stars on that. And by the way, we have Protection Plus for this. We know this is an investment, so why not go ahead and invest in Protection Plus? My favorite thing about it, look at that. 24/7 customer service. Oh, look, no deductibles. Isn't that such a nice thing? So you can really just use it as much as you want with no problems. Now, Everybody Grills is a great cookbook. Charbroil. Charbroil is all about grills. You know them, you've loved them for decades, but the way that they have put together a cookbook, look at all the great pictures, everything in it is just beautiful, and you have such great ideas. Doesn't matter if you want to do meat, or you just want to do veggies, or you want to do dessert on the grill, you can do it, and you can find it right in here. So we have that available. Something else that's available is our burger press. It makes such a difference when you press it down. It really does. We're doing the 2-pack for $19.95. So this will work for your steaks as well. It's made for burgers, but it will work for your steaks. Just use 2 of them because they're a little bit longer. Now, a couple of minutes away from this, I remember the day we launched this. I've never seen a chopper like this, never in my life. Because this is a Philips Chop multi-chopper. What it does is you put the food in, and then when you go to chop it, it doesn't drop down until the piece has been cut precisely. So everything becomes evenly cut. Most choppers, what's the big problem? They turn everything into mush. This is a chopper, and we are doing it with $40 off today. It has never been at this price. I'm so excited to get to this, guys. You're gonna love this chopper. I use mine constantly. And by the way, something you could do if you wanted to get an extra $10 off would be sign up for your HSN card. Have you done it yet? Because we're gonna have so much fun in our birthday month in July, and you're gonna get all kinds of special deals with your HSN card. But today, if you sign up for it and you are approved, you're gonna get $10 off your next deal. Great time to take a couple of minutes and do that. Now, on the other side of this, we're gonna keep cooking, and we have some great things we're gonna be sharing with you, so come on back.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
I've never seen a chopper like this. Never in my life have I seen a chopper that works like this or works better. Because what this does is this actually takes the ingredients, you put the ingredients in up here, and then they do not fall through the basket that is inside until they are the right size. That is the brilliance of the Chop multi-chopper. $49.95, best price ever, anywhere. Because we are celebrating Philips today, so you're gonna see tremendous savings on all Philips products, including the air fryer, top of next hour. But right now, look at the big capacity too. So if you wanna make your egg salad, or you wanna make your shrimp salad, whatever it might be, you can do it right in the container. $49.95, 4 flex payments on this. Let me tell you, for me, this is one of the best things I have ever bought, Stephanie, because when it comes to choppers, most choppers are just mushing up the food. They just
turns into liquid.
It does. They liquefy it. It is so sad what it does. And now you're able to get that perfect, it's a chopper instead of a musher.
Exactly.
And it's so easy to use on top of that. We have colors. We have a beautiful eggplant purple. We love the avocado green, personally, a little retro there.
Gotcha.
White, red, and then your black as well. But the fun part of this is what Philips brings to everything they do, which is innovation.
Exactly, because what you're seeing here is called chop drop technology. And what I like about this is that every piece that is falling down is the exact same size, because the blade on this setting is up in the higher part of the chopper. So that means those don't filter down until they're the right size. So when you're making something like egg salad, every piece is the same. Have you ever tried to do that with a knife? It's actually quite frustrating. Something like carrots, look at this. I went from full carrots to every single piece chopped, zero waste. It falls right down through my chop drop basket, and look at my end result. I absolutely love the evenness. This is something that honestly, unless you have chef skills, you're probably not even capable of doing with a knife. Whether it's garlic, look at the tiny pieces of garlic, perfectly cut. And that would take me hours and hours and hours, and I'd probably lose a finger in the process.
It smells, then your hands smell for days.
Exactly.
And it's so sticky to try and chop garlic. Have you ever seen garlic? And don't buy it in the stores in those containers, because it never tastes.
No, that's not fresh.
Never tastes.
No, we know we want
garlic.
fresh.
Look at the way that, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that looks great.
Thank you, Mike, you're amazing. That is incredible. Look at the evenness. But here's what I really want you to, I'm gonna use your spoon right here.
Yep, go right ahead.
If we come over to the carrots, what I want you to see is, do you see anything that's just mushed up? Look at how this is actually chopped. It's chopped evenly. I've never seen a chopper. I can't even begin to tell you how many choppers I've offered here. I personally have never, ever seen a chopper that chops in this style that gets any kind of results like that.
Because you have the evenness so that you can sprinkle it into your omelets. You can add whatever you want. Whether you go from large chunks to fine chunks, it gives you the results each and every time. Salsa, something we make in pretty much every chopper we ever talk about. Right. What happens to those tomatoes? They virtually liquefy. So I can get the ones I want from the top level here and let the rest of it go down. Look at what I'm able to do here. There's tomatoes, cut the way I like them. The juice that I might not want goes down. So I have the option. If you want more of a juicy tomatillo-ish salsa, if you use the green ones, go ahead and use it on the bottom. But I like to do it on the top and utilize the chop drop technology.
Wow, it almost looks like a pico de gallo,
exactly,
right? Because
sometimes we want pico de gallo, but we don't want to make it by using a knife. So this is really the best little sous chef that I have ever found. It is doing the work for me so that I am able to then get the avocados exactly where I want them, down on the bottom. We are continually using the technology that gives us what I want. So I'm able to now utilize a bottom blade. Look at how it's going ahead and making my avocados not liquid, just picking up the pieces and doing what I want it to do.
And all you do there is just pulse, right?
Right.
So you can either pulse or you can keep it steady. Are there different speeds?
No, one speed. Okay. You can either steady or pulse, but you're getting two choppers in one. You're getting the ability to use the chop drop where it comes into the top section and falls through the middle, or you have the ability to use it as a more traditional chopper with the blade on the bottom. So that would give me a finer chop, or it would also give me whipping cream, which is something that we truly enjoy, because we can pour the cream in there.
I don't think I've ever seen a chopper that makes whipping cream.
Because we've got 300 watts here. I mean, not only is it a chopper, you can look at it also as a mini blender. So here we go. We're just gonna let this do its work for us, right? And this will turn into whipping cream. So when you tell me that this is the most versatile product you've seen, that's because it is a chopper. It is great for whipping cream. It is going to do my hardest foods, like my nuts, like my pretzels to make crusts and anything else, because I've got 300 watts going in here.
Look at that.
Look at how quick this came through.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, I do hand blenders that cannot make whipping cream as fast as we were just able to do that. So this makes me happy.
This makes me crazy.
This makes me happy.
This makes me crazy that
Look
this is so cool.
300 watts in seconds from a chopper. So when you talk about the usefulness of, this is like having a sous chef, you know? I can use it for so many different things, from the puddings to the whipped cream to the hummus, to doing the work with a knife that I don't want to do. But to have that come to in seconds like that, absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing. We do have a cookbook that's available as well. If you'd like to, it's called the Quick Chop Meals, so you can just chop and chop drop and get to it. This is going to be on your counter. You're going to use it for your coffee in the morning because nothing like fresh ground coffee, right? But you're going to use it for your nuts. You're going to use it for so many different things. If you only buy this and use it for salsa, if you only buy this and use it for chopping for soups and things like that, you will find that this is the best chopper you have ever experienced. I'm a huge fan of this myself. I own it, I love it, and most importantly, the results you get from this chopper, Stephanie, it's different. And talk again about the technology, because the technology is what's so different. Every other chopper I've ever seen has a blade, or maybe they have two blades down below. That's it. This one is different.
This is what's different. This is called the chop drop technology, and this is something that Philips has developed so that once I put my blade in, do you see how the blade sits up inside this basket? As it circulates, the pieces drop through the basket, but they don't drop until they are exactly the right size. So everything I make is perfectly even. This is heaven if you are making pie crust or nut toppings so that all the nuts are ground evenly, all the Oreos are ground evenly, all the sandwich cookies, all the wafer cookies. For my crusts, for my salad crunchy toppings, pretzel crusted, if you do that for your chicken, for your fish, it's a wonderful thing to dredge in. You know how I used to do this before I had chop drop technology? I would take a soup can in a Ziploc bag and bang it, because that's how my mom did it, because we didn't have the ability to have what is virtually now a sous chef in our kitchen. If you have any type of hand or dexterity issues, this is heaven. To not have to dice little bits of garlic or carrots, to not have to bang things on your pretzel bag. By the way, when you do that, the bag gets a hole in it and then pretzels go everywhere. So this is a much better solution. But no matter what I'm using, I am able to get this absolutely great and even grind, all because it is falling through the basket and comes out perfect each and every time.
But it doesn't fall through until it's the right size.
Until it's perfect.
And that's why you get things that are chopped and not things that are powdered or things that have turned into mush or things that have liquefied. Instead, you get incredible results like you had a sous chef standing right beside you doing that master chop. Everything looks beautiful. Everything, your ingredients will be perfect, and that's why this design is so different. But then you can flip this upside down.
Right, you still have the option.
Okay, so how does this work? So this can go either way. The blade can go.
No, there's two blades.
Oh,
this comes to you with two blades, one that sits down at the bottom and one that sits up in the chop drop basket. So you see here, we're not using the chop drop basket. We've got the lower blade into our container because we want that parsley to be picked up by the blade and be finely diced. So if you want to make something that would be more finely diced, this is how you do that. I can either pulse or I can go ahead and keep it on a constant. But I'm gonna go ahead and make a pesto. So I wanna have just a little bit of parsley in there, but to have this so fine so that I can sprinkle it on absolutely anything, there's what my second blade looks like, more like a typical chopper. So I pour out my parsley. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Fresh herbs, absolutely amazing. Look at how fine and gorgeous colored and even that is. So now I can move on and do something different, because again, all I'm doing is utilizing this blade on the bottom. What about something hard like Parmesan? So I take my big pieces of Parmesan, I'm gonna put those down there now and make the best crumbled Parmesan ever. Now you have options here. I could do this in the top basket with chop drop technology and have it be larger piece, or I can do it down here on the bottom and I'm gonna get more of a fine crumble. But oh, I've got that parsley mixed in there now, and suddenly I have some of the best herbed Parmesan ever. An absolute perfect topping for any of my pasta. And that's as easy as it is. I love it.
Easy as it is. Everything easy to clean, and it comes in these great covers. Everything about it is going to be so pretty for your kitchen. So pick whichever color you want. You can see right here. I'm going to hold it up in my hand so you can see the size. It's maybe about 12 inches. That's about it. And maybe at its biggest part, about 5 inches. But very beautiful in terms of its design, sleek. This is the white. We have it available in your purple. It's like an eggplant purple. Right here is going to be definitely an avocado green for you. Right up here, red, always our best seller. And then we also have it in the black. We're including for you that nice, great big container at the bottom too. You're gonna be able to mix everything if you want to right up in there, so you don't even have to dirty another bowl. And including also for you, so a recipe book. These are the results you're gonna get. Look at the way it is chopped. It is not mushed up, it is not liquefied, it is chopped. And that's the magic of what the Chop Drop is able to do with its special design. $49.95, never ever has this been at this price, not only here or anywhere. And not only at $49.95, but then you have 4 flex payments as well. And the features are what separate this from every other chopper in the marketplace, like that patented Chop Drop technology, Stephanie.
Exactly, that's what makes it different, that you have a 300-watt motor that then allows me to either pulse or go with a steady speed. I can have the pieces dropping from the top if I'm making something where pieciness is important to me, like omelets or like salsa or anything like that. But when I want a good, smooth, creamy blend, I use that tall bottom blade and make homemade hummus. Because you know what? I don't want those preservatives. I don't want that huge list of ingredients in my store-bought hummus. This is red pepper, chickpea, some spices, some oil, little tahini, and I am good to go.
Look how creamy that is.
The consistency is there. Because again, I don't need a big fancy commercial-sized blender to do my whipping cream, to do my hummus. I have 300 watts right here in my hand. It's like the best sous chef you've ever had. Because we're able to do things from the creamy hummus consistency to the, while you were chatting, I made herbed Parmesan. Look at the consistency of that. I mean, the fresh parsley in there.
I was smelling something, I couldn't figure out what it was.
That's exactly what it is. And again, this was done simply by the quality of the blades and the blend. So there's things that I am able to create because of this technology that I wouldn't have before. The pretzel crust, the crumbs for my cakes, and then whipping cream in absolute seconds, simply by utilizing 300 watts. So this is replacing that huge food processor. It's replacing that pricey hand blender. It's replacing all those things because this little guy does everything. There isn't a meal for the day that you won't use it for to make salsa, to make guacamole, to make the perfect ingredients for your omelets, which, by the way, we can then pop into the air fryer, which we will do a little bit later.
Yeah,
because
just a few minutes away from that.
Ties together. And I have to admit, the egg salad sandwich is probably my call for lunch. You called the avocado, I'm going to call the egg salad sandwich.
Deal. Listen, you're going to be back in about 30 minutes with that air fryer. And let me tell you, we have never done it at the price you're about to see. So definitely you do not want to miss that air fryer. We'll see you in just a little.
See you soon.
Enjoy your sandwich.
Thank you.
All right. And we still have lots more because we also have Protection Plus available for you. Protection Plus means you can protect your item. It's very inexpensive, but look at what you get. Hassle-free protection, 24/7 customer service, and my best part is going to be your no deductibles that we have available. So we are going to continue on in the kitchen, and we want to just give you a little peek too, because we are including for you a recipe booklet with the Chop Drop. But if you want something bigger, the Philips Multi-Chopper Cookbook is full of great ideas at $19.95. It's on 2 flex payments today as well. So we are going to get chic coming up, because we all have leftovers, right? Well, we're gonna take care of that in the most beautiful way. It's the Chic Wrap. It's a 3-pack of your kitchen wrap dispensers. When you see the way this works, you're gonna love the design. You're gonna love the ease with which you can use it today. You're gonna love at $39.95 that we have it on 3 flex payments. So brand new colors for you today, including, look, first time ever, with that beautiful wood grain. So that's coming up just a few minutes away, so stay with us. We are cooking up something special for you for another hour right here in the kitchen.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com.
Well, love it or hate it, we all have to use it, but you know what we have?
Hate it.
Right, hate it. But you're gonna love what the easy way now you're gonna be able to store some of your food, wrap some of your leftovers. Kelly Diedring is joining us right here. And that is so cute. Okay,
It's
stop,
so
stop,
cute.
stop, because we call it the chic wrap for a reason.
It's chic.
It is chic, and you're gonna get 3 of your dispensers. So you get 1 for aluminum, you get 1 for plastic, and you get 1 for parchment, okay?
And it comes in this cute tray.
I know, it comes in a cute tray.
It's a reusable
but
tray.
You even get your parchment, and you get your aluminum foil, and you get
Loaded.
your plastic, it already loaded. And this is why you're gonna love it. By the way, this is the new wood grain. We are launching that today. Nobody's ever seen that before. It's exclusive to us, by the way. And look at how
I just messed it up, sorry.
It's
I'm gonna do it
pretty
again.
gorgeous.
Look at how gorgeous that wood grain is.
Awesome.
All right, you guys, I wanna show you how simple it is. I'm gonna start that over because Alice is gonna use what traditional
Lucky
plastic
me.
wrap comes in, okay? And that's what we all fuss and fight with, right? Because the box falls apart or you get a little slice on your finger from the actual, you know, from the actual blade that's exposed at the top. With sheet wrap, all you do, and you have two-handed control with mine, I'm gonna let you go and I'll go,
fine.
is you pull on it, and then we have a patented slide across technology. That's our blade that cuts it nicely. But look at no exposed elements that could damage me. And also it has a silicone grippy, which I call that's the technical word, it's a grippy, and it grabs the next piece. Why is that important? Because Alice couldn't even find her piece. She was still digging for the last piece of plastic wrap.
I found it, but now I can't figure out how to.
Now you've got to figure out where is the actual blade. There you go.
Okay.
She sort of got it.
Well,
okay.
kind of.
So I'm already done, and she's, throwing hers in the garbage out of frustration. This is the type of experience you're going to get with chic wrap. So we all know that it's expensive to store food if we don't store it properly because we have to throw it away, right? And that's cash in the trash. Now, with chic wrap, you're getting these coming loaded. 250 feet of professional grade plastic wrap coming loaded. This is the launch of our wood grain. This is the wood grain you're seeing, but it also comes in the fun prints, the colors. Now, if you're a fan of the Pioneer Woman, she's a celebrity chef. She uses these all the time. In fact, she endorses them. She knows that we talk about her on HSN, all that good stuff. Lots of celebrity chefs use this because it is the right way to store your food. It's restaurant grade plastic wrap coming included. Now, when you're done with the 250 feet that come loaded, guess what? You can put any plastic wrap in this, whether it's a store-bought brand, a national brand, your favorite brand, our brand. You can repurchase our brand finally here at HSN, but you can reload anything with the plastic wrap. Now that's just the plastic wrap, Alice. Let's do a big casserole dish. Let's say this is deviled eggs or maybe a beautiful pasta salad that you're taking to a summer barbecue or 4th of July and you're bringing cupcakes. You have this odd-shaped casserole dish. You're fighting and fussing with the box and the plastic wrap. You don't have to do that anymore. Grab your chic wrap. You're gonna leave it out on your countertop because it's just darn cute. And go ahead, you have complete two-handed control. You see how I'm using both hands? Because it stays on the countertop. And then I just need a single finger to slide it across. That patented system slides it across and it actually slices it and grabs it for the next use. On the bottom are those silicone grippers so that you can use two hands. Most of the time when you have those other boxes, you're using one hand to hold on to it, fighting with it with the other hand. Now you gotta figure out how to wrap your dish. It's a mess, okay? And you might not have thought about it before, but when you see a better way, you are going to love using this. Anna Griffith here at HSN sells this exact same item for wrapping paper. Right. Designed by the exact same company because it's a patented slide across system. That's the plastic wrap. Let's move to the aluminum foil.
I want them to see the wood configuration though. They are all so pretty and you get 3
and they're different wood grains.
Yeah, they're all 3. So bring out the other one too. So
I'll just give you this whole
we can
set.
just show you this.
There you go.
What a great gift
Isn't
this would
that
be, wouldn't
gorgeous?
it? Look how beautiful this is. So this is going to be your wood choice right here. Brand new today. I think it's exclusive, right? Nobody else
is
has
exclusive.
Only
Nobody
us?
has it right now.
Here at HSN. Can you get that? It even kind of looks and feels like wood, which is kind of cool.
This one to me looks bamboo. This one looks like a cherry wood. This one maybe like a darker oak. But they're simply gorgeous. You wipe them clean if something drips on them.
Yeah.
But they all have that patented sliding system. Let me show you the aluminum. Let me put that back for you. Because the aluminum one is a big deal to me. Because I'm always outside, you know, at the grill, or my husband's at the grill. And you want to be able to do baked potatoes, corn, whatever it is you're doing on the grill. You're always using that, you know, aluminum foil. It has a magnetic closure, so it just snaps back, right? It's easy to use. You grab your aluminum foil. Now, can you see that grippy grabs every last bit of aluminum foil, so you're never looking for the end of the aluminum foil. Take out what you need. Let's say you're wrapping a potato, maybe you're doing your corn, chicken breast, whatever it is. There's that patented sliding system. Grab your aluminum foil, and you could do over and over in, you know, seconds what it would take you minutes to fight with an aluminum foil container for.
It's just an easier way for you to dispense it. It's a beautiful way to store it. And today, all three of these at $39.95. This thing is something that you do not know you need it until you have it.
I like that.
And once you have it at home, you don't know how you lived without it. It's one of my favorite things in my house. It's just the craziest thing because I have some and they're just not pretty like these. Mine are, but I still love it just because it's so highly functional.
You're gonna use it, right?
I never, ever will go back to those horrible boxes. They always rip. They always open on the bottom. You can't tear the stuff. You can't find the end. Right, and you know what? We're including parchment. We're including, how much parchment do you get?
42 feet of the natural parchment. I can never find natural parchment. All of the ones that are coming loaded are restaurant grade. They're the highest quality that you can find.
You're gonna get addicted to the plastic wrap. I'm telling you right now, you will love that plastic wrap because it actually adheres to whatever you're wrapping. And if you want it, we do have the additional rolls, which you almost never do.
Yeah,
so,
it's true. Those you can even get on auto ship. But once you get it home, I want you to test it out. Tell us if you like the restaurant grade better. You don't have to repurchase our brand. That's you are not married.
For those of us who are picky.
That's just for those of you, once you get it home, you go, oh, I've got to have that same parchment because it was so wonderful. I always have extra cookie dough, believe it or not. I try to make only a handful of cookies, so we're not always, you know, eating them all. But whether it's pancakes or maybe you cooking your parchment paper, you're doing a piece of fish or salmon or whatever it is, and you just want the parchment paper to wrap it up, throw it in the freezer or the oven, whatever it is. Now you're getting the beautiful, whether you choose the wood grain or the patterns, which are really cute as well. You're gonna have 42 feet coming loaded. I've seen certain brands, they don't have all the qualities that we have. They come empty and they're a higher price point than ours. And these are all loaded. So even if you just priced out, you know, 42 feet of, you know, natural parchment paper and 30 feet of aluminum and 250 feet of plastic wrap, you'd be at well over half the price of this set, and you're getting the set that comes included as well.
How do you replace the rolls?
All you do, let me grab the aluminum foil, I'll show you.
So these are the rolls. Does it come preloaded?
Preloaded.
Okay, so it's already in there.
All you have to do when you get it home, and I'll just point this out, is this slider on the plastic wrap, you have to adhere it. It's just on sticky tape, so you just stick it on there. That's all you have to do. Everything else is done for you. It's already loaded. Now, when you run out of aluminum foil, there's no rhyme. I mean, it's not hard. All you do, literally, open it up, take it out. I know, Alice was expecting something else. I think she was expecting a little bit of an explanation.
I was, because
there's no explanation.
I own one, okay? I own one. And I can't figure out how to
I know which one you're talking about. It has little circle discs and you got to tighten them.
I still haven't changed it because I can't figure it out yet.
No, you don't have to do that. All you have to do, and remember, they all have the grippy pads on the bottom, so you have two-handed control. And what I mean by that is I'm not having to hold onto the box and then grab. And then how am I ever expected to wrap at that point? All you have to do is set it on your counter. You know, take out whatever sheet you need, whether it's small or big. You have complete control, whether it's a block cheese, and then you have that patented slider. And all it does is slide across with a single finger, and you can wrap your cheese or your salad or your casserole, your deviled eggs. That's the plastic wrap. It comes loaded with 250 feet. Any plastic wrap can go in it. So when you get to the grocery store and you'd forgotten to, you know, reorder at hsn.com, go ahead and grab any plastic wrap. It will get reloaded. And I think it's important just to point out, why are we wrapping up our things? Air, moisture, water molecules, air molecules, dries everything out, degrades it.
Look at, see,
It grabs it's not.
Look at how it does
actually works.
I know it works.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's why they use it in restaurants, and I don't know why they sell us that other stuff.
Well,
that's just awful.
It really isn't
Some things
good
are
quality.
worth it. Plastic wrap that's really good. You may want to order this. We don't have it on auto ship today, but we do have it on single ship. So get whatever you want, but you will love it. Here's the thing: we have the wood available, first time ever, exclusive to us. We also have that fun pattern design though. So whichever one works for you. Oh, look, and you get all three. So
I mean,
understand.
how cute are both of those?
Is there a difference between the three designs?
Yeah, so if you choose the more colorful one, which is the one I'm pointing out here, that right there is your plastic wrap. It looks, oh no, that's your parchment. It has like little bakeware on it. Okay, then your foil has like grill, you know, cute little grill print, and then your plastic wrap has fruit and veggies.
Okay.
So, you know, if you love,
sense.
if you love color, if you want to bring color into the kitchen, or if you know somebody and you're gifting this to somebody, go ahead and get that colorful. Otherwise, that wood grain has been very popular because it's a great neutral. And I have a very rustic home, so I love the wood grain for that reason.
Wood grain is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much, Kelly Diedring. All right, now, you're going to stay with us.
I'm hanging out.
Because we have other great storage solutions. We're going to do another entire hour right here in the kitchen. So hope you have some time to spend with us. And here's the item number. If you do want the additional wrap, if you don't buy any of the other wrap, except for that plastic wrap, I'm just telling you, you will love it. The aluminum foil, $4.99, plastic wrap, $6.99, and that parchment paper is $10.99. That's the good stuff, okay? 008192 is gonna be your item number. Now we have a couple of other things that we're gonna be sharing with you in this hour. I just can't wait to share this with you. It's one of my favorite things that we have ever offered here, which is the air fryer. It's not just an air fryer, it's the Philips air fryer. Philips truly